Hare Krishna. Haridasa Thakura spoke a powerful prayer for Nama Kripa, the mercy of the holy name. Devotees who enter the spirit of this prayer in a regular way will find it an amazing support in their chanting. कृपा करे नमारूपे हमारा जीवाय निरंतर न च प्रबोधरिता वह पाया. O Lord, be merciful and appear on my tongue, on my tongue in your holy name. Dance there constantly. O Lord, I fall at your lotus feet and beg you. Rakahiha lavotana tava ichamata yanaraka deha more Krishna namamruta. You may keep me in this world or take me to your abode as you please. But whatever you do with me, feed me the divine nectar of your names. Jagajani namadite tavahavatara Jagajana maje more kara angikara. You have descended to this world to distribute the holy name. So kindly also consider me one of those you intended to bless. Amita Adama Tumi Adama Tarana Ubaye Sambandha He Patita Pavana. I am the most lowly, whereas you are committed to the uplift of the lowest. This is our eternal relationship, O Savior of the fallen. Achedya Sambandha He Tumaya Amaya Yara Bale Namamruta I Adama Chaya. On the strength of this unbreakable connection between us, O Lord, I beg you to shower me with the nectar of the holy name. Harinama Chintamani, level 0.53 to 57. If we live far from great devotees, either ancient or current, we can certainly listen to their recorded words and derive the benefit of associating with them through their Vani. Many devotees around the world have reported how association with Srila Prabhupada through his books and listening to his recorded lectures has opened long locked doors in their spiritual advancement. Also, we can install one of Krishna's greatest devotees, Tulsi Devi, in our home. Of course, when there is an opportunity to have direct contact with walking saints, we should avail ourselves of this rare blessing. We will hear more on this important point in part 3 of this book, where a comprehensive manual for Nama Bhajana will be revealed and in which Lord Chaitanya will be introduced as the Sadhu per excellence. Chapter 4, Humility is the key. A devotee become more and more purified in heart. Tears of genuine humility will wash the remaining impurities from their eyes. As they look at their previous ego state, where they solidly identified with their universe of self-created illusions, they will naturally feel drawn to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's glorious instructions, which relieve one from the dictatorship of Ahankara. These instructions advise us how to approach constant and affectionate chanting. Trinadapi Punichena Tarurapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadina Kirtaniya Sadahari. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking himself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Sistastaka, verse number 3. Srila Bhakti Vinoda Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakur composed a beautiful song about this third staka verse, in which he encourages everything us to do everything in our power to develop the four qualities necessary to practice Nama Bhajana. His words offer us practical guidelines on how to become qualified for constant chanting. Sri Krishna Kirtan. श्री कृष्ण कीर्तने जदि मानस तोहर Parama jatane tahi logo adhikar. If you desire to engage in chanting Krishna's names and glories, then do everything you can to gain the qualifications necessary to do so. Trunadika hinadina akinchana char. Apane manobi sadachadi ahankar. You should give up all false pride and always consider yourself to be insignificant, without possessions and lower and more humble than a blade of grass. वृक्षसामा क्षमा गुना करो भी साधान प्रतिहिंसा त्रयी प्रतिहिंसा त्रजी आने करो भी फलान. Practice the virtue of tolerance by emulating the trees. Give up all vindictiveness and look after other creatures. जीवनानि राहे अने उद्वेगनालिदिबे परा उपकारे नीचा सुखा पासारीबे. Do not give distress to any other being in order to maintain your body. Forget your own selfish concerns by serving others. Hoile ho sarva gune guni ma ho sai. Pratiksha satchadi koro amani rudai. Even if you possess all good qualities, do not try to profit from them by seeking prestige. Keep your heart simple. Krishna adhishtana sarva jive jani sada. Karobi samana sabe adara sarvada. Know that all living beings carry Krishna in their hearts, so you should offer them respect under all circumstances. Dainya doya anemana pratishta varjan chari gune guni hoy karoha kirtan. Cultivate the four qualities of humility, tolerance, and compassion, respect for others, and indifference to worldly honors, and chant the holy name. Bhakti Vinoda Kandi Bole Prabhupai Hino Hadi Karaka Dibehi Amai. Bhakti Vinoda cries out with the following plea at the Lord's lotus feet: when will you make me qualified to chant your holy name? Sri Sishtasaka, Song 3 from Gitavali. Much Okay, I will stop on 48 page bro. Much has been said about humility, but how do we develop tolerance? How do we develop the right mindset? The Srimad Bhagavatam 5.1.16 gives us a clue by pointing out that the body we received is the product of our karma. Everything else in this world works automatically by material energy's power. We cannot avoid the enjoyment of suffering due us. We have earned them. They come according to our previous karma. When we suffer unpleasantness or mishap, we are exhausting our bad karma, and if something good comes, we should know that it is coming from the storehouse of our good karma. A stock we are also exhausting as we enjoy, but we should also know that it is a useless endeavor to try to accrue only good karma. Both types of karma keeps us bound to this world. Bad karma is simply an iron chain, while good karma is a golden one. Those who understand this will naturally become tolerant, but such tolerance should not be confused with fatalism or the blind acceptance of destiny. While it is a fact that each of us has a large stock of karmic reactions waiting to mature and take effect, reactions we will not avoid. It is also a fact that the vast and free kingdom of our spiritual life, our soul's right to practice bhakti awaits us, and the Shastra promises that the karma of those who become empowered by the holy name, even the karma that has already manifested in them, will gradually become completely extinguished. So, summary, the overall summary from today's reading is that first of all, we need to we need to be very prayerful while chanting. we won't get that much taste to chant, but we need to always prayerful to give the strength to chant. So next thing, while chanting, we may get some up and downs while practicing devotional service. The primary quality we need to uh, cultivate is humility. So in order to get the great taste of chanting, we need to have the humility in our mind and in our whole practice. This is a very very important words. Every day we chant, and very very important in overall thing, that is Shistachakar number 3, verse number 3. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi saishuna amanina manadina kirtaniya sadahari. So we has to be humble in such a way that uh, we are lower than the straw of the street, and we need to tolerate than a tree that devoid of all sense positive, false prestige, and ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. So that is the key uh, for our chanting in general. So next thing, uh, we need to cultivate qualities along with our practices like humility plus tolerance, compassion, respect for the others, and indifference to worldly honors, and chant the holy name. And along with that, devotee association is the key, like we do every day morning, and programs and everything. That is the key, so that any external factors will not influence us at all. And some up and downs comes in our practices, that is based upon our past karma. So whatever may be the things happening, we should not overlook on it. It is what it is. It is going to happen. Krishna will take care. That is the faith we need to develop. If it is something good is happening, that doesn't mean that I'm chanting, I'm happy. We should not think like that. That is coming from our warehouse, stock warehouse of good karma. If something bad happening, that is because of our bad karma. So always we need to focus on one karma, that is Krishna karma. We should not be focusing on the good karma or bad karma. Just Krishna karma, that is pleasing Krishna. And whatever chanting also, what you are doing, that is also pleasing Guru and Krishna. We need to have that mindset. Then only the taste will improve. The taste will come, so that we can able to chant perfectly without any offenses.